It is possible for you to manifest money in your sleep. Hi you guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Josna, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how you can manifest money in your sleep. Being someone who had really negative beliefs around money, that it's really hard to earn money or money doesn't come easily, to being now where I can confidently say that I earn money in my sleep, whether it's from my digital sales that I do through my course, through my ebooks, whether it's manifestation coaching, whether it's through making YouTube videos. Like, wait, this is like a dream come true for me. If I can manifest money, especially from being someone who had negative beliefs, all I had to do was shift my mindset, then I am pretty sure that you can do it as well. I'm going to tell you exactly how I reprogram my subconscious mind into seeing money in abundance instead of lack. So let's get started. So first and foremost, you have to see money as an abundant resource. Just like how there are trees everywhere around us, water everywhere around us, how we see sunlight every single day, all of this is in abundance for us. It is absolutely free for us. You have to start treating money as a resource that is abundant too. There is an abundance of money in our world, and the evidence for it is all the millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires that you know about, that people talk about. They're all examples of people who have huge amounts of money. And a lot of people think that, oh, just because they have a career or just because they're super talented, they're super successful, that they have. I know many people from my own school who did not study that well, who I did not consider were people who are very smart or very hardworking, and they are probably 10 times, 20 times more richer than me just because they tapped into that potential, that consciousness, and they don't even come from like a rich background, or they do not have parents or family who are extremely rich or wealthy, but they happen to probably earn 10 times, 20 times more than me just because they got one small idea which they turned into a business and now they're earning that much. All the people who see money as a limited resource or people with a scarcity mindset, it is very difficult for them to earn wealth. Even if they do generate wealth, even if they do become rich, it automatically drops down eventually and they get back to their normal stages again, because in their mind they haven't normalized the fact that they can be wealthy. They haven't normalized the fact that money is in abundance. They are still operating with a lack mindset, with the mindset that, oh, I have the money now, but it's gonna go away from me. That's the reason why so many people who are super hardworking, super intelligent, they are like saving money every year, but still at the end of the year, they find themselves questioning, I saved so much, but still it isn't enough. Reason why it isn't enough is because they haven't tapped into that abundance mindset. You have to stop keeping money on a pedestal. All the limiting beliefs that you have, whether it is I have to work really hard to earn money, or I need to have a business only, that's the only way that I can earn money. And a belief that I had when I was younger is all the people who have money are evil, or they have earned that illegally, because it's just not normal to earn so much money. So anyone who has such beliefs, please identify those limiting beliefs that you have around money and start changing that. Start looking at examples, start looking at evidence of other people, probably from your school or from your college, or probably you know them from someone who are earning that money. So if it is possible for them to be wealthy, if it is possible for them to be successful, what is stopping you from being successful? Okay, step two is you have to start treating money as an energy. Money is a form of energy. It is always circulating. Money, whenever it comes into your life, it also goes away in some or the other expense. So just think of this as an example. You are spending like $5 in order to buy a coffee. That $5 is going to a coffee shop. That $5 is again going into someone's salary. And from that person's salary, it is going into their rent. So money is always circulating, and it is an energy that you have to vibrationally match with in order to see it in your life. I know so many people who are quite wealthy, who have a great lifestyle, but are still complaining all the time about lack of money, or they're still complaining about paying bills. They kind of have like this animosity when they talk about money or when they think about money. And although they're living a fairly good life and a healthy life and a wealthy life, they are always going to be in that lack mindset, which is why they're not able to grow. They're not able to tap into their fullest potential. They're not able to widen their consciousness and to start seeing ways to earn more money. I was just reading about this writer, Frida McFadden. You probably would have heard of her. She is super famous. She writes thriller novels. I read Housemaid and I loved it. It's also coming as a movie. I recently found out that Frida McFadden is her pen name. It's not actually her original name. She's actually actually a doctor, and while being a doctor and having a very active, busy, and a super stressful job, she found the time to write thriller novels and now is a best-selling writer. This example should be enough evidence to you that our potential is unlimited. You can earn money in various ways. It doesn't have to be only from business. If you decide today that you want to be the best-selling writer in the entire world, you can be that. All you have to do is take that aligned action and follow the signs and nudges you get from your subconscious mind. You can change your life overnight. Step 3 is you have to start bringing value to people. Like I mentioned, money is a form of energy. So if you want that energy, you have to exchange it with something that you can bring to the table. For example, you are making your active income through your job. For your job, you were actually putting in your work energy, or you're using your high level skills in exchange for the money that you're getting. If you want to earn money in your sleep, you can make a digital product, you can make a digital course, you can do mentorship online, or you can sell something, maybe your art or maybe your book, anything. There are millions of ideas that you can actually tap into and start monetizing them. I make so many videos every day on YouTube. I would do it for free because I'm so passionate about it. But now that I've monetized it, it inspires me so much more to show up and to post videos daily, because now I have an income source through YouTube. So I make money by talking in front of the camera. It is something that comes naturally to me, something that I'm good at. You could be good at something else. Maybe you're good at reading, maybe you're good at painting. Figure out what you're talented at, what your skills are, and find ways to monetize it. In today's world, with social media and with so many opportunities online as well as offline, you can monetize anything you want at any point of time. So figure out a way that you can monetize it and do that immediately. Okay, the fourth is my favorite part, the methods or the techniques that you need to follow in order to manifest money in your sleep. First technique is a money statement. This is what I adapted from the book Think and Grow Rich. What you basically do is write down a money statement. You can justify how you're going to earn money, how much money you are. Just define and get specific on what exactly you want. This can be like a couple of sentences or a paragraph. You can decide how you want it to be, but make sure that it is easy enough for you to read it twice each day. So the first time you're going to read it as soon as you wake up in the morning, and the second time would be right when you're going off to sleep. I would recommend having this money statement right next to your bed, or somewhere where you can always grab it, or somewhere where you can always visually see it, so that it acts as a constant reminder that this is a money goal you have and this is how you have to earn it. So the reason why this method works so well is your subconscious mind is always active, it's always listening to you. The more you read about it, it automatically goes into your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind will start generating ideas for you to make it happen. Whether it's taking some aligned action, whether it gives you a new business idea, whether it tells you how you have to do it, just follow those nudges, take that aligned action in your day-to-day life, and watch how things will change. I love the money statement not only because it helps in reprogramming my subconscious mind, but it also reminds me of my purpose every single day, that is to be a great creator and to impact and inspire people. So it acts as a gentle reminder. So every single day when I wake up with a heart full of purpose, and I have this energy to immediately get started on whether I'm doing videos, whether I'm writing down something, whether I am editing my video, whatever task it is, I get to do that immediately, because once I read my money statement, I just feel so much of positive energy, and I just feel so enthusiastic to get started with the day. So make sure to follow this. Second technique would obviously be affirmations. Some of the affirmations I use is money comes to me easily and quickly, I earn money in my sleep, make digital sales every single day. You can pick any affirmation you want to. I have a multiple money affirmations in my ebook Just a Firm Bestie. You can check it out on my Top Meet as well as on my Stan Store page. I also have robotic affirmations for money, for wealth, for success. All of them will be linked down below, so you can check it out. I personally love listening to affirmation tapes. That is what I think is easy for me, just because I can just connect my AirPods even when I'm cooking, even when I'm doing my regular household chores. I can just connect my AirPods and listen to a money affirmation tape, and that works amazing. For someone who finds it very hard to believe in affirmations, affirmations, you can try out affirmations, which is more like, why am I so wealthy? Why is there so much money in my bank account? So this is more like you questioning your logical mind that why am I so wealthy? So automatically your mind starts finding reasons, figuring out the answer to why you are so wealthy. So it really helps you train your mind into believing that you are wealthy and you get to be wealthy. So you can try out affirmations if affirmations is difficult for you, but I personally love robotic affirmations. That is what I personally do. There are a lot of people who love listening to money subliminals. I don't know, for some reason subliminals just don't work for me. So figure out what works for you. If subliminals work for you, there are multiple subliminals on YouTube, so you can check those out. These are some of the methods I follow. I have so many more methods as well as tips and techniques that I personally use in order to manifest money in my sleep. That's it for today's video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Lots of love. Bye.